So that Sony conference was something, right, guys?
Yeah,
Just started.
I definitely think it was something. So we're here because we're a bunch of arrogant douchebags who think we know more than Sony and are going to criticize them on everything.
Well, you don't have to know more to criticize someone. Just enough.
It's not our big challenge to know more than them at this point. Or anyone that's appeared in that conference.
We know what people like. We are the people.
All four of us.
We represent everyone and everything. Get used to it.
If you don't like it, unsubscribe. Because we totally have subscribers.
We have like 22.
Now, joking arrogance aside, how did this honestly start? Because I think I came in like 10.
I only watched 5 minutes and turned off.
I missed the introduction. I just jumped in when Melly linked me to it, so you're going to have to fill us in at the start.
I don't remember.
Oh, wow.
It was all a blur in madness and insanity. Wait, what's the first thing you saw, Miles? What's the first thing you saw?
It's nothing.
Well, the first thing I saw was when they revealed their new controller.
Oh, I don't think there was anything before that. I think they were just like talking pretentious shit.
Okay, so like cocksucking and promotion.
Minutes.
Okay.
Like any good, thing should start.
Share button.
Okay, so it was the controller. All right, well, that's pretty much where I got started too.
All right then. First order of business: the controller.
It's the same with more stuff on it.
With a share button.
All that's really added was the share button, some other button that I totally forgot, the touchpad, and the indicator for what player you are. Got changed.
Other than that, it's a DualShock, and to that I say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
I'm glad it's actually a DualShock at the start this time.
Hey, at least it's not a boomerang.
And at least it actually has Rumble this time.
Wait, what? Which one didn't have Rumble?
PS3.
Yeah, they tried to have it not have Rumble at first. They were like...
Oh, at first, okay.
Rumble is not, like... We're better than Rumble. It's like, we don't need Rumble. And then
Rumble's so last gen.
And then it's like, oh my god, I miss my Rumble. What do we do?
Random trivia involving that. Apparently they had some legal issues with a company called Immersion, I believe. And they didn't want to pay up, so that's why they started saying that Rumble is all last gen and shit. While Microsoft had a different tack that didn't violate the patent, but Nintendo paid them off.
Well, that sucks. So, yeah, new controller. And then the specs.
Well, before we move on, I did want to talk about that whole light thing to determine which player you are, where it's like blue, red, whatever.
Yeah.
That's obviously aping how the move worked, but at the same time, I could see something useful with that. You've got that... This is probably the only praise I'm going to give. You saw that bar where it detects which players are where. Is the new motion sensor. Yeah.
Is the move act.
Yeah. The move it. Anyway. Now, if you place that there, now you know just from with the normal controllers where every player is in the room. So combine that with the simul view from that PlayStation TV before. We could, as this is pure conjecture, we could have it so that it has a moving parallax barrier where the TV gives a 3D effect and only that player's display depending on where the controller is. So if you sit over on the left side of the room, it automatically adjusts the 3D to accommodate you, and then someone sitting on the right side of the room could have a completely different view.
Oh, I see.
Because Sony really liked their 3D and their simul view last gen. Just bringing it up for the sake of argument, I seriously doubt that's going to happen.
It's one of those things. It creates cool possibilities. None of them are going to happen.
Microsoft is doing that whole look beyond the screen thing. Why not?
Yeah, I want to know how that would even work.
Nice.
Speaking of which, I seem to have noticed that they did that during the conference, where they had that screen in the center and then more imagery to the sides.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Microsoft should sue.
They really need more money.
Whoa.
Yep, phone.
Sounded like a buzzer, like my joke sucked that bad.
Sounded like something else. That's not going there.
I'll deal with that.
Specs.
Paintbrush. We have a paintbrush in our console. It paints things. I love that image.
I love how they didn't even explain what the GPU was even capable of.
Yeah, it just showed the fucking paintbrush. Like, what the fuck is this? Is there a paintbrush in the console or something?
What's it equivalent to? An ATI Radeon HD 7000, GTX 540?
Nah, the casuals can't understand that. You see?
I don't understand that. Make it easy.
You know what else? You know what else the casuals can't understand? 8 GB GDDR5 RAM. But they mentioned that.
Computers
I
from
somewhat
like
get
5
that.
years ago, like 5 years ago have that, or something like that.
My computer has double the RAM. Granted, it's DDR3, and the GPU only has like 1 GB of GDDR5, but I don't see how that matters too much.
Matters
It's always
enough
like
to
these
mention it.
conferences. These conferences are always like this. It's like
So what we learned. Oh, go ahead.
They're gonna like praise the console, like the hardware. Everyone that goes there is like paid to praise the hardware to the fucking skies, and it's still like, if like at most half of like the top computers at most.
The specs are half of that of my computer, and I only got it last year.
Yeah.
Basically, that's what I'm saying. Basically, we weren't. Ooh, look at all this stuff. Still not as good as your computer.
Because fuck computers.
Well, it's
Computers
better
don't
than
get
my
enough money.
computer. But
Anything's better than mine. It's broken.
It's kind of strange, though, considering that last generation we saw a huge jump in the specs.
yeah,
Like, compare the PS3 to the PS2, and there was a massive difference.
I don't know. Maybe they
Yeah, that was.
found new ways to work with less, or maybe they're being lazy.
Maybe we're
No,
getting.
not lazy, cheap.
Well, we can't have it be costing $599 US again.
You're right. I guess and that's probably their idea. Same as Nintendo, make the most out of the least you can, so it's affordable.
And so they can make more money.
That too, but it works.
Well, yeah, you kind of need to sell systems to make.
Yeah, I know.
Everybody wins. Wait, that's not marketing.
No, we win. They pay us. That's marketing.
What kind of marketing are you guys thinking of?
My marketing
I
is
have
where
no
they
idea.
win. We get fucked over.
Hey, the Mirror's Edge commentary is being uploaded, so that's Apple marketing. We have something ridiculously expensive, and you want it. Pay us.
Well, those are the specs, I guess. Nothing.
Because it's beautiful and magical.
I don't know. It looks nice. I don't know what to say about it.
Speaking of, they didn't say the price this time.
No, they didn't. And
Isn't it announced somewhere else?
Save that for
$450?
the end. Let's save that for the end, because they did the same thing, at least from what I know.
Yeah, they did.
So the next thing I have was they finally showed off a game, and it's called Knack.
Oh yeah, the little robot thing.
Knack looked pretty interesting.
It reminded me of Clank from Ratchet and Clank.
Pretty much. Also,
It kind of reminded me of those little robots from Skyward Sword at the same time.
Oh yeah.
Also, that villain, the goblin guy, that's not a traditional goblin.
Oh no.
So that wasn't a traditional robot either.
Dude could fucking get buildings and attach it to himself and stuff.
The game feels like let's go crazy with the physics engine in the game.
Yeah.
And there were like a lot of quick time events.
There were QuickTime events?
I remember seeing one of the videos at least. Like there were like one of the videos when they weren't exactly like showing the game like directly. They were talking about
that's
on their
only
social media shit.
Yeah, that was practically when you saw the game, because everything else might have been pre-rendered. When they actually showed off the trailer.
Speaking of, I love what happened with that tech demo for showing off the power of the PS4. We're going to have a bunch of blocks falling at once to show how the PS4 can... shit, it froze. It may have just been the stream that froze, but god damn it, it was hilarious.
I don't think it was, because, the whole stream might have frozen, because I was also watching... Sometimes when the stream wasn't working properly for me, Giant Bomb was like restreaming it, and I only really bothered with that because when I couldn't watch the main stream because the guys were annoying, but it froze for them as well.
Yeah, I just refreshed and it was like fixed.
I had to refresh like 5 times.
I had to refresh a couple times.
Yeah. Well, we could probably blame Ustream for that, though.
Yeah, fuck you, Ustream. Twitch TV for the win.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Twitch, another streaming site.
No, I know.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. It seems like a platformer, beat 'em up, giant robot thingy
Seems like
game.
Ratchet and Clank.
Kind of reminded me of
Clank.
Skylanders for some reason.
Yeah, I can see that.
Never played Skylanders.
You know, you just have this big overworld, and you're this little guy running through it, beating up people. It seems interesting. So next, they talked about their sharing abilities and stuff. And
Oh yeah, the Facebook. Facebook. Please use Facebook. Please check us on Facebook. Facebook.
we're working with Facebook.
And now we have our own social networking thing that looks like Facebook.
Yeah, I mean,
Facebook
it's
timeline.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of cool. They're basically making it so you can. They know that gaming is getting popular on the internet, and they're trying to make it easier for people to get into that. Though,
to be perfectly fair, it did work for Nintendo.
Yeah,
the Miiverse is awesome.
And but to be fair, if you're gonna put out anything that's good content, you're still gonna have to get it out of HD PVR and edit it. I don't care, but it will make live streaming, at least from the PS4, theoretically easier, so I can appreciate that.
Except for the fact that it goes through Ustream.
Yeah, we love you,
Ustream.
Ustream. What? I didn't say I hate you. That was my alter ego. How'd I let him get on?
No, you do hate it.
But I guess it's cool. I don't know. It's something fucking social network. What do you think?
Social media.
It is what it is. You know what it is.
I think it could work. If unlike the PS3, the PS4 actually has games this time.
Yeah. See, people are still making that joke. Shut the fuck up about the Wii U. I'll get to that later again. Anyway, moving on.
We're going to be making a lot of comparisons to Nintendo with this.
Yeah, well, Microsoft didn't come out with anything yet. It's their own goddamn fault.
Hurry up, Microsoft. Show us your no-used game console so I can shun it.
It'll be hilarious if they're the last one out of the gate.
Also, I don't know, but
push the 360 being the first one out. Because if it wasn't, I swear to God, the PS3 would be king, mostly because of free online.
Also, I don't know, but I have to be a little skeptical of any kind of social media coming out of the guys that made PlayStation Home.
That's a very good point.
I didn't even touch that.
They'll have to prove themselves.
Yeah.
Maybe they learned from PlayStation Home. It is still in beta, after all.
Okay.
Beta, the word we use to release things that are not done yet. And without being able to check
obligatory Apple comparison. See also Siri.
Yeah. Okay, and then okay, this is really interesting. Apparently, they're working with Gaikai to stream all of your old games onto your PS4 because it's not backwards compatible.
While that could work, it's reminding me way too much of OnLive.
Yeah, it is.
Playing through your game, you lose internet connection. Fuck!
God damn it, I was right at the save point!
But if they work in like a save state system, it could be alright.
Apparently the PS4 is going to be able to do something like a save state, where you can just pause, quit, and when you turn the system back on, you'll be right back where you were.
You know, I don't get the whole bitching about not backwards compatible. I mean, I guess if you didn't own the previous system and you still want to play games onto it, that's fine. Or if you're the type of person that likes to sell your old system so you can help pay for the new one. But, I don't know.
Or maybe you just don't want as many things plugged into your power outlet.
Yeah, that too.
Maybe you can't have that. Like, some people live in some pretty tight... Like, I don't have a place to put my PS3, my brother's PS3. We have to put it on top of the bed every time we want to use it, then put it back in the closet every time we stop using it, because there's no space anywhere.
Yeah, I understand. But, you know, I don't see it as like that, like the biggest deal ever.
I totally forgot you had a PS3, Melly.
Oh, yeah, totally. I was going to ask you to buy Journey.
Oh, yeah, I should buy that too sometime.
Yeah, I wanted to get that for myself. I played it at a kiosk, and it was pretty interesting.
Vanquish is free on PSN. I should probably buy that too.
Speaking of artsy-fartsy, no Last Guardian.
Yeah,
well,
yeah, what the fuck?
Shit. It's funny. You showed us a picture of, what was it, Bingo?
Press conference bingo.
Yeah, and it was like, no Last Guardian. I'm like, that should be a free space. And you know what also should be a free space? No games on the PS4, because, duh, it's a launch. It's been like that since, what, you said the PS2.
I said the PS2.
Yeah, I said 360, but, you know.
I say PS2 because the only game that was out for it at launch was The Bouncer, and how many of you actually played that?
Oh God, I've seen someone play that. Holy shit, it looked bad.
Let's not think about that. Let's not go into that. Let's just, But yeah, anyway, it's a game launch, so you know, I hear all this shit about the Wii U's got no games, nobody wants to develop for it. It's a game launch. It's been that way, like we said, since PS2. So shut the fuck up. And I can't wait for all of you guys to start hating on Sony and Microsoft when it inevitably comes in. Well, there.
And then we can all laugh at your hypocrisy.
Yep.
But you won't learn anyway.
Okay, so now we're finally getting into the games, because fuck all that tech stuff. Nobody cares about that. I don't. I care about the games. Killzone.
Totally not pre-rendered this time, guys. Totally.
Not.
Totally not. No. It's going to be so linear, I'm really going to need that remote play help. Oh, yeah, we totally forgot to mention that.
Oh, yeah, remote play. You can play your games on your Vita. That's nothing new.
I think what they were actually saying was that, for example, I could be playing, say, I'm going to use the example that you hated on me before, Sonic Colors, and I'll be like, I need help.
Oh, yeah.
And then you could just take over through the internet and beat the level for me.
Stop being a bitch. Yes.
It doesn't improve my opinion of the game, but at least it'd make it get finished faster.
Okay, fine, whatever. Look, we're people, we have our opinions, and I give no fucks about Killzone. That's mine.
Oh, also, is it me, or is Killzone like, you can't relate to anything in that series? Like, there are no characters. There's like nothing.
I
think the funniest part about that trailer, well, there are characters in Killzone, I just don't remember any of them.
Yeah, they're not just like interesting or relatable. I don't know anything about any of them.
I only remember Radic because he's apparently in PlayStation All-Stars.
Yeah.
Not that I care, but
it's okay.
That whole scene where you were dangling from the rope on the enemy chopper, I could not help but notice that he was holding that pistol awfully steady.
Well, he's
the whole scene,
super killing machine, isn't he?
No,
you're supposed to be a normal human.
Oh, well, then
yeah,
those
guys
dude?
are supposed to be normal humans, the good guys.
I like how he calmly checked the pistol to make sure it was working while dangling from the rope.
I'm just hanging from this rope. My pistol's working, right? Yeah, good. All right. Shoot you in the face.
The whole scene from start to finish was, fuck you real-life physics. I'm badass. Only it would look kind of iffy on the badass side. Because
I also found it hilarious that despite it being totally not pre-rendered and a great showcase of the PlayStation 4's capability, there was a lot of slowdown.
Yeah, there was a lot of bullet time. It's bullet time.
I'm calling it slowdown because it's funnier.
It's bullet time. It's just bullet time. It's Max Payne. We like Max Payne.
Yeah, we do like Max Payne.
I liked Max Payne.
I also like John Woo, but hey, come on. Can't slow down all the time.
Half that footage was slowed down. Hey, is Killzone still going to be called the Halo Killer?
Wasn't that Prime 4 or Halo 4?
Destiny Killer, you mean? But we'll get to that.
But they're on the same system this time.
What do we do?
We can't call it the Halo Killer anymore.
Actually, Halo is still Microsoft.
Marketing strategy.
Actually, Halo itself is still Microsoft.
Yeah.
But it's going downhill.
Because Bungie is working on with Activision.
Yeah, but that's not next. What came next was Drive Club, team-based racing, and doors.
What the fuck was that?
Show the realistic trunk opening and closing, and then the realistic door opening and fastening your seatbelt.
Oh my
and
god.
All the graphics. And didn't you say this was a team-based racer? Where's the team stuff?
Where is the race? Where's any kind of gameplay? The guy was like making me fall asleep talking about
the
fucking
gameplay was in the trailer.
Realistic materials for their cars.
Well, it was.
What?
Well, it did give me the whole quote-unquote real thing that I was waiting for. I'm like, it's the PS4. Aren't games supposed to be real?
When they become real, I'll stop playing.
I do love how they revealed that whole team system with the trailer. All right, let's get in the car, start driving. Hold on, let me pause the game to send a message to someone else. I got an invite to a clan.
All
Really,
right.
guys.
I don't know, man. A team-based racer. I was like, better be the new Burnout or get the fuck out. But, and then it's
What
like
kind
it's
of
gonna
name
be.
is Drive Club?
Well, it's fine because, dude, what was that one
It's
racing
so
game? Nightclub.
Uninteresting.
Racing teams never have interesting names.
Ridge Racer.
No.
No mention of Ridge Racer. I'm surprised.
Yeah,
No, Ridge
I thought
Racer.
that would be there.
Every system launches with Ridge Racer. The fuck? Wait, the Wii U didn't launch with Ridge Racer. The fuck?
Yeah, I guess Ridge Racer is dead forever.
No.
Don't say that. Those are dark times. We don't need them.
I think the best coming out with the system thing for Ridge Racer though was when it came out for the 3DS before the 3DS came out.
What? Ridge Racer. It's so awesome. It breaks time and space.
You could buy it a week before the system came out.
And look at the box. Just look at it fondly. For like a week.
Oh man, this thing is so fucking beautiful.
But you know it's got to be awesome because it's Ridge Racer.
Yeah. But yeah,
Thank you for making that game mimetic.
Yeah, but weird team-based racing game that we honestly don't know anything about. Next game was Infamous from Sucker Punch. Infamous Second Son.
Infamous 3. Time for more really simplistic moral dilemmas.
Shut up.
Well,
it's awesome.
I liked Infamous, but if it's called Infamous Second Son, wouldn't that be Infamous 2, which is already
Well, no,
out?
because didn't they have a group called the First Sons?
Oh, yeah!
That's what I'm thinking. Because
Wait.
if we honestly think about it, they can't make a sequel to that game, at least not an inherent sequel after what happened in the second game.
I
So
honestly have no
I
idea
guess
what
they're
happened in
doing
the second
some
game.
sort of weird time what
Kinda
if
like
scenario or something, parallel universe.
Kind of like how with Assassin's Creed 4, there's no way it can relate to Desmond anymore.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know. I don't play Assassin's Creed.
Oh, you should. It's awesome.
Maybe.
I didn't play Infamous 2, so I have no idea what.
only played Infamous.
Well, let me put it this way: the Infamous 2 ending. A lot of people die. A or B. A lot of people die, but less people die.
So it's Mass Effect 3's ending.
Yeah,
Yes.
but big moral dilemma. Except it means something, and it was awesome.
So it's Mass Effect 3's ending.
I guess I don't.
Also, fuck you, Blue. You talk too long. If this is a spoiler now, suck it.
Yeah. But I'm interested. It's weird because the guy had powers that was like Nyx from the second game. She could like control smoke and gas and stuff.
The guy looked like he was just teleporting around.
Yeah, well that's what she
On
did.
top of that.
Unfortunately, I had to leave the computer during that reveal, so I didn't see anything of it.
It's just cutscenes. And they're like, oh, what if the world was constantly watching you and everybody, but what if people existed that could get by?
Oh, that's what the politics were about?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was Infamous.
I
essentially
had
just
to
Infamous.
leave before the politics led into Infamous.
Yeah. Well, I'm interested because I did like the Infamous games. I'd pick it up.
They're fun to play. At least the first one was fun to play. I never
Yeah.
played the second.
At least this time the reboot is still by the same developers.
Yeah, you're right. It could be a reboot.
Cough, cough.
Cough, cough.
Shut up. I like the new team. Anyway, indie
You what?
games.
Oh boy, here we go.
Indie games. It was that one dude who made that Braid game that I don't give a shit about.
John-
Making a new
Okay,
puzzle game.
Oh,
I'm gonna essentially say what The Witness is gonna be. It's gonna be great graphics, great music, great puzzles and gameplay, and it's probably gonna be twice as pretentious with its plot and meaning.
wow, you're shooting low with that expectation, aren't you?
Well,
That's
honestly,
3 times the attention.
I'm probably gonna get it anyway because I liked Braid's just the gameplay itself, the puzzles. I think it was really intelligent. Like it was a really well done in that sense. But
You and
I
other
know the
people.
whole atomic bomb thing was just dumb.
A lot of people really liked Braid, and I'm willing to say it was a good game, but I'm one of those crazy assholes who says I don't like it.
Yeah.
Hey, you cannot.
saying-
Didn't play it. Have no feelings. Don't care. Puzzle game. Not a fan.
I do say though, The Witness was like first thing someone said, Wind Waker 2. When it
Phantom
started
Hourglass.
Yeah, I did see the graphics, and it did remind me of Wind Waker.
It was like the Earth Temple, except all the time.
Oh, God damn it.
All the Earth
least
temples.
favorite temple in Wind Waker.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of the Earth Temple.
And there did seem to be a lot of map drawing a la Phantom Hourglass.
Oh my God, I hated that island.
People don't care for Phantom Hourglass.
Good point. Neither do I. The game's so fucking boring.
I don't even remember that game exists.
Hourglass or Wind Waker?
Phantom.
Hourglass.
Okay. If you were a Wind Waker, I'd have to punch you through the
Wind
internet.
Waker's okay.
Wind Waker's awesome.
On an unrelated note, I'm really happy to see that HD port.
Me
because
too.
that gives me an excuse to play through it again.
Okay, you're recording it for us.
I think Hawk would want to.
No, I'm fine. I'll do Skyward Sword.
Hey, you...
Okay.
HD.
Okay, you do Skyward Sword, I'll do Wind Waker.
Yeah, we got the HD port.
I just wanted to say that one reason I also am interested in The Witness is because it was apparently meant to be very deeply, like, how do you say, inspired by the Myst games, and those are like some of my favorites.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Myst
meant
was
to
pretty
feel
good.
a lot like Myst, apparently, like just playing it, which it shows as first-person puzzler and stuff, exploring environments.
Okay. One more thing about Wind Waker before I drop this Nintendo fanboyism.
The Triforce?
Yeah, sure.
No. The best thing about Wind Waker HD is that with the Wii U gamepad, we're going to have a built-in tingle tuner.
Oh, God.
Yes!
Oh,
Rather
God.
than having to
Tingle can tune
Game
you
Boy
anytime.
Oh, no, stop, please.
I had to say it like that. You know I did.
Okay.
Okay.
Anything else we have to say about The Witness, or...
Nope. Alright then. Next was for Media Molecule, that 3D creator move thing stuff. I don't know what it was trying to do, honestly. I'm confused.
It had no name.
that sculpting thing.
It's sculpting, animating, whatever.
See, I was really hoping that sculpting thing would lead to an even better version of Little Big Planet. But
It might still, you never know. But I think just making more Little Big Planets over and over gets a little...
Well, I don't get it. It didn't seem like a game to me. It seemed like a...
tech demo.
Yeah, tech demo.
Yeah, I guess it was more of a tech demo. It
I
wasn't
guess.
really...
Yeah, but imagine what kind of levels you can make in Little Big Planet with that sculpting system.
Well, if it was a tech demo, we have something to look forward to. If it was an actual game, I have no fucking idea.
Media Molecule does have some pedigree, so we can at least hope that it was going to be good.
That and Little Big Planet is the first game on this list of games to actually use that social integration in a way that has a purpose.
Yeah.
Wait, that's not Facebook.
No, I mean, the whole point of Little Big Planet was play, create, share.
Yeah.
And if with all the sharing tools in the PS4 built in, that part will be much better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can see that.
So, yeah, not the best presentation, but what they showed was promising.
It was.
I seriously doubt that whole band thing was made in real time.
Oh.
They told stuff in advance.
I think you guys skipped the Heavy Rain guy talking about his tech demo.
Fuck Heavy Rain.
Fuck Heavy Rain.
What?
Fuck
Oh,
it.
I missed that.
I think it was before
yeah,
that.
we need to talk about that. Where he's talking about how emotion is really important.
Emotion cannot be displayed without super high definition polygons.
Oh, I'm sorry. I went to go get something to eat.
Yeah.
I had an emotion.
Like, the most important thing with games is emotion, and emotion is only possible with top-of-the-line graphics and polygons, and more polygons to show the emotions. I'm like, fuck you, play Final Fantasy X, shut the fuck up.
I'm waiting for that port.
Whatever happened to that part. But we'll get to Square Enix later. We're close. Because we're at Capcom now.
And I still need to...
Oh, what?
Guy, so.
Anyway, go ahead.
The reason I bring that up is that Final Fantasy X, by today's standards, looks like shit.
It does.
But it's touched me emotionally way more than anything in Heavy Rain or Indigo Prophecy.
Didn't Indigo Prophecy have like one of the most retarded like final parts in any game? Like it just went completely off the wall.
Ancient mystical cults.
And everybody started flying and some shit. Like I don't know. I never played the game, but I hear a lot of crazy shit about it.
Hey, Heavy Rain had a pretty stupid finale.
Yeah.
Oh, God,
Heavy Rain never interested
beyond
me.
stupid.
Surprise! I'm the bad guy, even though there's no way for me to be the bad guy.
I expect you to believe I killed a guy in 3 seconds, called the cops, destroyed a bunch of evidence, and did a bunch of other shit.
And I'm killing children because I need to find a dad who cares. And then I'm gonna kill him.
Also, I like to punch babies and puppies. I do that only weekends, though.
It has to be more evil sometimes.
What was that guy's name again?
Jason!
Oh yeah, Jason!
Jason!
Sean!
When I record Luigi's Mansion, I'm still going to forget.
Also, I don't know if you guys have seen the video of the bug.
I might edit in Jason instead of Mario.
No.
I don't know if you guys saw, there was a video. Hold on, let me see. There was a video on the internet of like a bug in Heavy Rain where you can keep saying Sean throughout the entire ending cutscene of the game.
For the entire final battle, you'll hear
Then
Ethan,
your character.
Sean! Even when he's supposed to be dead.
No, the guy, the character, his mouth keeps animating in like the most creepiest way because that's how the game code works. For him screaming Sean over and over.
Heavy Rain has a
amazing.
shitload of bugs.
It's absolutely amazing.
It's so bad. I was watching this one LP where the kid was stuck in this one animation even when he was supposed to be drowning.
Yeah,
Nice.
it does that a lot.
Well, okay, now we have Capcom. And
Thank you for killing Mega Man.
I thought
you were making
Yoshimoto
a reboot of Devil May
I thought
Cry.
Yoshimoto Ono was dead almost.
I thought he quit because he just couldn't handle the crap that Capcom was dumping on him.
Apparently we were wrong.
He looks
Because-
really happy on the stage. It should be like
Yeah,
in
he
a company that
peppy
shits
and
on
healthy and all that. Good for him. But Capcom has a new IP, and it's called Deep Down, working title, and it's
Deep
like
down.
you
What
said
was
it was like Dark
it called?
Souls or something.
Yeah,
Did remind me of Dark Souls.
it was a lot like Dark Souls.
Which makes me wonder why the fuck haven't they made Dragon's Dogma 2?
Yeah.
Because fuck our fans. Fucking Devil May Cry.
Shut up! I like the new Devil May Cry. That's right.
They
I
showed-
said it.
They
I'm
showed the
still
first
on
Devil
three.
May Cry on the screen, like
Yeah.
And then the cameraman
Flip the
avoids
bird.
By
it.
the way, do it
Yeah.
as bad as people say. Come at me, bro.
Chew? I never played Chew, to be honest.
Anyway.
I know it's known to be really shitty.
But yeah, I had the whole feeling they were going to reveal a new IP with the way they were flaunting their old ones.
Yeah, what was that engine called that they revealed?
I don't know.
I don't know. Can't remember. I didn't write
They
down.
say they speak so many words and say so little. It's hard to tell sometimes what they are saying.
The thing I have to wonder, and I'm pretty sure Mr. Ono would be the one who's most privy to that knowledge, how many people died from work exhaustion making that engine?
Sounds like the
A lot.
people working on LA Noire.
They have a landfill. They put all the bodies in.
A landfill? Holy shit.
Right behind the company, next to the water cooler.
Next to the water cooler. Oh, god damn it, there's Bob stinking up the place again.
Oh, we shouldn't be joking about that. That's actually a serious issue in Capcom.
I'm sorry. I hope you guys get better. Anyway.
What?
No.
What? No, oh, I meant the people working at Capcom get better.
Okay.
Okay.
Better environment.
Just say it. I should stop
Well,
laughing.
fuck Capcom, like forever. They
I
ruined
don't
it.
know. I can't hate on a whole company when I know that there are different development teams within it that aren't
No,
douchebags.
Besides, New Phoenix Wright.
that's
I'm waiting for
that's
that.
normal.
As
Every
long as
company
it's
has
not like
I know, but
that's just
but when one company like in one thing does something stupid, people are just like, oh, fuck the whole company. There are people like, oh, they don't like Mega Man, fuck Capcom altogether. I'm like, what about the people who make Street Fighter? What about the people who make Resident Evil? Well, they outsource Devil May Cry, so I don't really want to count that. But yeah, stuff like that. So
fuck Ninja Theory. We
No.
can all
Speaking of
be
which, I noticed that with one of the presentations, the guy that they modeled Dante after was talking.
And he had his hair shaved, I think.
I wish he dyed it white. That would have been hilarious.
But yeah, new Capcom game looks like Dark Souls something. Again, don't care, not my style.
Also, the guy holds a shield against the fire for a long time.
Yep.
It gets to be getting hot there.
Oh no, that was cutscene.
I don't want to show off those amazing fire effects.
That was cutscene, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was all cutscene.
There was interface in there to make it look like in-game graphics.
Oh, and Blanca. Blanca needs our help.
Oh yeah, Blanca needs our help.
What was that? Somebody told me that the Ono guy loves to put his Blanca action figure on everything or something. Is he obsessed with it?
Ono loves everything about Street Fighter. Fucking dressed up as Poison at one convention or something.
That's not Street Fighter.
That's not Street Fighter.
That's Final Fight.
Well, she was in Street Fighter too.
She was?
Yeah. One of them. I know she's in Street Fighter Cross Tekken, and I think that's what they were promoting it for.
She's from Final Fight, which used to be called Street Fighter 89, so that's probably what the comparison is.
Yeah. You don't want to see him dressed up as Poison. Bad memories. Let's move on.
Yeah.
Square Enix showed off graphics.
Square
Yeah,
Enix
they can't make
them
the
what
game
they've
look
shown
shit
months before.
Okay, so Square Enix is great at showing people stuff that, they don't fucking care about and not giving you anything at all because we basically got nothing.
Speaking of Square Enix, I think Capcom showing off that little interface thing took their idea from Square Enix because Final Fantasy 13 did the exact same thing.
Oh yeah, I remember that. How they essentially lied completely about the game, what the game was going to be like.
They showed the trailer with the cutscene, and then they superimposed numbers on top.
Numbers and shit. Making it look like it was actually going to be an exciting combat system.
Instead, you press X repeatedly.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, graphics, yay, I don't care. It's not a new game. So this is what my new Final Fantasy will look like? Great. But how will it play?
It's not even Final Fantasy. It's called,
No, it's not anything. It's a tech demo. They clearly said that.
I like the way the demo ended with just the logo, so I'm just going to call it Square Enix the Game.
And that
Square Enix movie the game.
Isn't even new. It was shown months ago. It was on YouTube for forever. They just literally show us nothing.
Okay, a couple months forever on YouTube.
Yeah, but that's great though. So basically Square Enix gives us nothing at all, nothing new, nothing exciting, and then the head of Final Fantasy comes up and goes, "Oh yeah, don't forget that franchise you love. We're going to make an announcement at E3. Bye."
For E3, please.
Please, be excited.
Give us an actual good game.
So we basically
throw off the tech demo of Final Fantasy VII again.
Yeah. Piss all of them off.
The same tech demo, not a better one. The
and
exact
they still
same.
fall for it.
Just with slightly better graphics.
No, the exact same off of YouTube.
Yes.
God damn it! I want Versus 13 to come out so I can get KH3.
As much as I'm tired of hearing people bitch for a remake, I love seeing people troll them with shit like that.
That hardly counted as trolling.
Yeah, so Square Enix is a disappointment. Off to Ubisoft. Watch Dogs.
No. It's Imagine Babies, Party Babies 3. 7 out of 10 IGN.
You stole my joke from when we were talking on AIM.
Yeah, I did. Get used to it. But anyway, Watch Dogs.
It looks interesting.
I did find it interesting. Apparently it's going to be multiplayer or something, so each person is going to be trying to do that to everyone else. But, these things all concept and the execution is going to be a bit of a disappointment.
It looked like Person of Interest meets GTA.
Meets Assassin's
Creed.
Yeah, slight bit of Assassin's Creed. I don't know, man. It's oh my god. You can hear the lady on the phone. Oh my god, someone pulled out a gun. And you catch the guy. Well, that guy didn't have a gun, technically, so I guess they'd be after you. But you could have just put the gun away, explained yourself to the police, unless you're a wanted criminal vigilante, and they're going to catch you anyway.
No, the guy thought had a gun.
Oh, he did? I thought he just had a knife.
Yeah,
oh, yeah, he did have a gun. My bad.
Funny thing is that, I don't know, I actually felt like he was just going to grab the girl and use her as a shield or something instead of just running away.
You felt that? Oh, you meant the bad guy. Oh, I was like...
Yeah, the bad guy, not the
I thought
main
you meant you, the character.
Even though the main guy just fucking stole $700 from a random person in the street.
Because he was a pro-life lobbyist. Can't get away with from the politics, can we?
Politics.
No.
Politics. Gotta make messages.
The world is watching you.
Seriously, though, that was totally person of interest. Right down to the whole chance of this person being attacked thing.
I like the part where he like lifted those bars in the streets to like crash the car.
Yeah, let's just kill the cops because we're totally the good guys. Guy.
It might be cool. I mean, that's potentially a cool game, but it's definitely not going to be as amazing as they want to make it seem.
I'm not holding my breath.
Yeah. So, next is Blizzard. I guess we can skip this because fuck it. I'm joking. Diablo 3 for your PS3 and 4 systems coming soon.
Diablo 3.
I like how they showed literally nothing except for like the writer of
the first 5 seconds of the trailer of the opening cutscene for the PC version.
That's literally all this. No, that guy, Chris Metzen, it's like he's one of the worst writers in video gaming. I'm pretty sure. Like Diablo 3's plot it's fan fiction.
Awful.
It's fan fiction. It's worse than most fan fictions. It's
That's
awful
bad.
quality.
Well, let's kill off the one interesting character in Act 1.
He probably didn't even like Decker Kane and decided, I'm just gonna kill this guy. Fuck
that
him.
only works.
Diablo a chick.
That only works if your other characters grow. I mean, Grim Lagann did the same thing, but Seaman grew into a badass.
Demon?
Simon. Yes, Seaman.
God.
The Seaman grew into a badass.
Using his jizzle physics?
Yes, with the
But
jizzle
Samus
physics.
isn't in it. But that's the only thing Team Ninja didn't do. What are you talking about?
I was
Yes, the
watching.
jokes are funny.
I was watching the Blizzard part with friends and like in Mumble, and as soon as Chris Metzen did the ka-ching and wink to someone in the audience, that guy was like going crazy in the Mumble wanting to punch him because it's like it just looks like such a douchebag.
As soon as he showed up, I knew it was going to be Diablo 3 port.
And funny thing, you know how like he was talking about fucking it's important to play with your friends on the couch, 4 players. After having a game be online only on PC, and the fact that that seems like the reason why we can't have like more than 4 people in a party in Diablo 3 because they were making it as a console port from the start.
I particularly love the whole have to be online thing going along with the everyone on the couch thing, because that completely shits up all forms of LAN parties. So you can't have everyone on the couch together with the PC version. So why are you saying this is so important if you deliberately screwed it over?
Yeah, there's not much
Maybe
to say
the
about Diablo 3.
PS4 is online only.
Yeah, right.
Not much to say about Diablo 3 that hasn't been said millions of times.
Yeah, but it's coming
game.
to your PS3 and 4. They just can't wait.
Is it?
I don't know why they
PS3 or
can't wait
4,
because,
they said.
again, we'll get to that in the end. But
Did they say PS3 or 4? I forgot.
he said both, PS3 and 4.
The game doesn't even look that good. I mean, the game looks okay artistically, but there's nothing there that pushes any boundaries. Are they gonna
The
make
graphics are pretty lackluster.
Like I
Probably
said-
don't take it over something like Persona.
Like I said, he can't wait. He gotta get that money. But next is and last from what I got apparently.
One thing I do want to say for Blizzard, they're really good at CG FMVs
Yeah.
because the cutscenes in Diablo 3 look great.
They did. That's about it.
Moving
I mean,
on.
That's kind of saying how the new DMC cutscenes look good.
Well,
yeah.
those are in-game renders. I'm talking about FMV. Blizzard's always
yeah.
good at that. As early as Warcraft 3. Actually, StarCraft had amazing CG for the time.
Okay, but next and last apparently for my notes is Destiny from Bungie.
All right, not Halo.
Not Halo.
Yeah,
The
and it's for
game.
everybody.
Look
Fuck
at the
you,
Covenant.
Xbox.
Look, it's a Covenant. No, it's just another alien. It's a Covenant. It looks like it. No.
They do look like the Covenant now. That you bring
Look,
it
it's
up.
the Covenant. It's not the Covenant. It's the Covenant. It's not. It's the. Okay.
Hey.
Yes.
I'd rather have a doppelganger of the Covenant than a doppelganger of the Space Pirates.
I was about to say that.
But space pirates are awesome.
Not in Halo 4, they're not.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm personally looking forward to Destiny, but I know it's multi-platform, so this isn't really relevant to
PlayStation.
So, you just know that Bungie, at least so far, hasn't fucked up. Too hard.
Yeah.
Like some
and to be fair, this is the only other game, aside from that other game I mentioned. That you forgot.
Other game.
Knack.
No, Little Big Planet.
Oh, yeah.
The sculpting.
Destiny.
You meant for the...
I cannot talk. Destiny seems to be the only other game that actually takes advantage of those social features.
Oh, yeah, that.
Because they did show off social integration before the PS4 was announced as well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's a MMO online shooter thingy.
Could be cool. They didn't really show too much. They kind of just showed...
Enough.
A bunch
pictures.
of people running around and shooting at random things.
They showed pictures and some trailer.
And some gameplay. Which is like Halo.
So,
yeah. I'm complaining.
Could be anything.
Yeah, so, that's more of a gotta wait for it to come out kind of game.
I'm probably going to get it.
Probably.
Not sure what system to get it on. Probably Xbox, so I can play with Blue.
Yeah.
But if you guys are actually interested, I might also pick up the PS4 version if we even get a PS4.
Have to get a PS4. And now we're at the end of it, because I have no more notes left, apparently. They didn't do anything. Destiny was the big finisher. A multi-platform game. What the fuck? Anyway.
Was it?
We already knew about.
Yeah. Anyway, apparently the PS4 is releasing this year.
Oh, God damn it.
And we don't know what the price is.
And we
That's
don't
about
know
as
what the...
stupid as Pokemon.
And we don't know when what the console looks like. And why is it as stupid as Pokemon X and Y?
Because it's just Black and White 2 just came out. They didn't get much time for plotting or anything, and then it's just reveal X and Y.
Dude, okay, first off, Black and White 2...
Okay, Aaron, sorry. They probably had a bigger development team on Pokemon X and Y than they did on Black and White 2.
Yeah.
You realize that, right?
Probably.
I mean, the whole thing's in fucking 3D.
As long as they don't have any blown-up garbage cans, I'll be fine with the designs.
Yeah, and, because Mug isn't a bunch of cum mixed together in one Pokemon. Because, that's awesome. Anyway, back to PS4. We'll get to Pokemon later in some other commentary.
Didn't they say it was $450? I keep hearing it's $450
no,
somewhere.
$450? Did they?
$450. Somewhere, someone keeps saying that it's around, like, maybe a rumor, but that's...
It gotta be a rumor, because if it had a price, they would have showed it.
Then again, Sony has a bunch
of... To avoid the debacle of $599 US. $599
US.
99 cents.
Giant enemy crab.
Hit his weak point for massive damage. Seriously, though, we didn't actually see what the console looked like.
Oh.
Just like the Wii U.
I like how there's some pictures all over the place. And I think of people, like, making up what it's going to be like. One of them looks like a tombstone.
Nice.
Rip Sony.
That's... Ooh.
To be honest, all things considered, it does look a bit better than the PS3 did before it came out.
Because it has
some
games?
And that's
it has some games.
Yeah, it has like one.
They might actually have a good launch title with like...
yeah.
6.
I don't know, man. That whole this year, no price. That's just bad marketing to me. Okay, let me put it this way.
We have no idea what the price is, and we have no time to save up for it.
Yeah, the Wii U gave us a year and a half before, it's like, Wii U's coming, the Wii U's coming. People are like, oh, I don't have any money. And I'm like, you knew about this for a whole year and a half. You apparently just don't want it. Unless, you came on some bad times, because that happens to people.
I came on bad times, so I bought with a credit card like an idiot.
There you go. See, so apparently you just don't want it. And, the whole marketing seems bad. People are like, let me use the Wii U as an example. It's like, oh, the Wii U, nobody knows what it is because it's Wii U. People just think it's an accessory to your Wii. Okay, hey, that's stupid because people buy so many phones and tablets with shitty names such as that, and they still get it. But anyway, people, and they're talking about the people who don't know about video games. The average guy, the quote-unquote casual players. Well, how will the casuals feel when a new PS4 comes out of nowhere? Because they aren't watching this. They don't know. I
figured it was pretty obvious that the Wii U was a new system.
Yeah.
By the way, launch titles is arguable because we don't know if these games are going to be done by the time.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't even give us a date for any of these games.
Destiny might no, Destiny's next year. Never mind.
Oh,
yeah, like we can't even know if most of these are actually launch titles.
Yeah, that's weird.
You know, they were talking a lot about the move. Still.
why?
And
more move games, more ones.
More stuff with the move. I can't help but recall that people were trashing Nintendo for showing off Wiimotes in the Wii U trailers.
Well, people are hypocritical assholes.
Like, I hate the motion control, like, thing.
The only motion controls I like are shooting.
It's like, it's backwards. It feels worse than using buttons.
I mean,
it
it's
doesn't
forwards.
feel at all.
It's,
that's the problem.
Let me rephrase this. It's forwards, but it's not quite there yet.
The Wiimote with Motion Plus feels pretty good, depending on the game. But there are a few things that kind of piss me off about it. But hey, they're working on it at least.
Yeah, they're working on it.
Speaking of Nintendo, Rayman Legends or whoever it is.
I would have laughed when Ubisoft came in. I was like, I wonder if they'll bring up Rayman's Legends, and I'd be like, that'd be the most dickish move ever.
I think that would be.
It's like I know it's a PS4 conference, but still.
Suicide.
I would be so pissed off.
That
would have been hilarious.
They said, but they said the PS4 is releasing this holiday season, and that's right in line. No, I'm joking. That'd be horrible though.
Yeah, they show the trailer where they just swap out the Wii U controller with the Vita.
That would suck.
That would be awfully stupid.
Which brings me to my next point. How the fuck would that even work on the Xbox?
I don't know. I guess the Xbox version is going to be the most lamest version of all.
If you put it on the PS3, you still can get the touch control levels with the Vita. You can lock them out without it or something. But with the Xbox, you can't do it at all.
Well, no, they have that whole Xbox has that whole tablet thingy.
That's not a controller. It won't work.
Oh, well, then fuck that.
You can do it with Kinect. You point at the screen and then you, wave your arms around like an idiot.
Yeah, you just pull your dick out and just start wangling around.
Oh, God.
Pretty much.
This is on way off track, but the thing with Rayman Legends is that with the touchscreen levels, if you're playing by yourself, you run around as Rayman normally, and then there's a certain point where you just switch to Murphy with the touchscreen. And if we use Smart Glass, that would involve putting the controller down and picking up your phone. I'm sorry, that'd be stupid.
Yeah, a phone for a console game. Oh, yes.
That's a huge flow breaker.
Well, that was pretty much the PS4 in a nutshell. Want to make any predictions on the Xbox?
I didn't hear it. Aside from that streaming thing with the PS4, I heard nothing on the no used game things.
Yeah, that too. So, come on, that would have been stupid.
Yeah, they wouldn't have brought that up in the conference.
I believe they said at some point that at least but somebody was telling me that they already said it was going to be region locked.
Well, that's different.
Always region locked.
Yeah, it's lame.
Feel sorry for the people in Australia. They get fucked over.
How about the people in Brazil, since we happen to have one right here?
Oh, yeah. How's that going, buddy?
Yeah. How's it going?
I see. So, next box predictions. You think they're gonna wait all the way till E3?
They'd be stupid not to poor Sony.
I don't know. I say, was it February?
I did hear a rumor with the next box that it's going to have its own version of the Kinect.
Oh, of course.
Like ships.
Everything has to have its own motion control. Shit.
It'll ship with the Kinect, and you have to have it hooked up to play the game to use the system. But it'll be a more accurate one that actually works in small rooms like mine.
I don't know. I say their conference would be during. Let's see, it's February now. So,
April.
Yeah, April.
It'd be funny if it was still on the 20th.
People were talking, it was like, how much would it be a dick move if Microsoft put their conference on the 19th? Hey guys, surprise conference.
Yeah, but apparently the PlayStation 4 is doing something similar with that whole motion bar thing.
Yeah, Everybody
'Cause
loves
that's
them.
probably how the controller is going to interface.
Everybody loves a motion bar.
Hey, as long as it's more accurate than what we have now, I'm not complaining.
Yeah.
Because the reason the Move sucked was that it relied on the PlayStation Eye.
iToy. It sucked then and it sucked now.
The only thing the PlayStation Eye has over the iToy is the 120 frame capture rate.
Oh boy.
And
Oh God.
it has no depth perception, so all those motion controls
I already have no depth perception. Now my things don't have any depth perception either. What the fuck?
That's probably why the Kinect was marginally more successful than the PlayStation Move. It actually does have depth perception.
Doesn't make it good, or any of its games outside of Dance Central.
Yeah.
Sonic Free Riders.
That's
I
Are you
like
saying
it.
good or bad?
I like that game.
That's
Really?
I thought it was fun.
I thought it was awful. I mean, no, I didn't play it, but
Even play it.
I didn't play it, but I thought like
I've
didn't
heard
everybody
bad
say it was
things.
fucking atrocious?
I thought it was decently responsive for Kinect. Considering Kinect isn't that responsive to begin with. But considering the limitations they had, I think it worked pretty well.
I still don't like when something is like so generally shitty that you're saying it was good for Kinect.
People go, what?
Well, on its own merits, it was still a fun game once he got over the shitty Kinect.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. If the Kinect worked better, the game would be fantastic.
If the
Not
game
fantastic.
if the game could be played with a gamepad, would it be better? Or is it just not interesting enough for that?
I'm not sure which way I would say that.
Well, that was a big tangent.
Yeah.
So that was
We
our
kinda
PS.
About Sonic somehow.
Well, well, that's pretty much it. No price, no looks at the console. We have a date, or an estimated date.
Sure.
Holiday season, just in time for your pockets. So, I guess we'll see you again when Xbox and Microsoft step up to the plate.
And see how many of our stupid predictions are true with that.
Barely any gameplay.
I
Put up the bingo board on the screen right now.
Oh God.
I expect every game to be Kinect. Better with Kinect.
Better with Kinect. Only not really.
Are you seriously bringing up that bingo screen?
Yeah, I'm going to put it on the screen right now.
Okay.
Oh God.
Good. They can see for themselves. And you know what? I think I'm gonna put this on a couple of different sites if I can. So let's explain. We are Tales of Comzia. What do? We commentate over video games and give our biased opinions on them. If you enjoy that, please watch our stuff.
If not, fuck you.
Of course, you have to wait a while for more.
If you want to,
We have a
you're
backlog that will last you a whole month. I promise.
If you don't like our low quality, then go watch Game Grumps low quality.
That's not much
And if
better.
you like that, well,
What
what's
the
wrong
fuck?
with you?
What is wrong with you?
And we said they're low quality, not they're high quality.
They have high quality?
Oh, where's the enemy at? We have a map that pinpoints where all these enemies are, but we can't find them.
You know the sad part is that's not much. We're not much better at that. At least we can admit our faults, sort of.
Kind of.
Maybe.
Yeah. I'll tell you guys when you suck all the time, I promise.
So yeah, if you've still been listening, see you guys.
Bye.